Sentry Bank and Trust was founded in 1890 when horses were the main form of transportation and gold was still a form of currency.
Over 100 years later, we drive and bank a little differently, but one thing remains the same. Sentry Bank and Trust is still here serving our community.
We're proud to be your local community bank where a friendly face is always waiting to help. Give Sentry Bank and Trust a try.
We'd love to earn your business.
I mean, some people were concerned, but once we talked to everybody, I mean, you got to keep confident. You have to stay confident or else it's just not going to work. And that's what we did. We told everybody to keep their heads up, stay confident. And it seems to be this year we're a second half team, which really isn't a good thing. But if we could play the way we did the second half and we had to play with that confidence all game, we're virtually unstoppable. Once we got the momentum on our side, I mean, we just kept rolling. That's what happened in the second half. Well, first of all, we need something big to happen. It seems to be like something happens right off the bat. Everybody gets fired up. Everybody gets pumped, and then the momentum, the snowball just keeps rolling, get bigger and bigger. It's crazy what our team can do when we have all the momentum on our side. Those are huge, and mainly what gets us pumped up is the defensive plays rather than the offensive plays, because we've been pretty successful on offense all year, and it's the defensive plays, the big hits, the forced fumbles, the fumble recoveries, the sacks, the interceptions, all that kind of stuff is what gets us going, and it's awesome for a play like that. I mean, we all start jumping and hooting and hollering, and then it just everybody feeds off that, and that's what you need for a good football team. Well, I knew when I was running the ball, I cut back and I saw another kid out of the corner of my eye, and I've been working on that, my peripheral vision, and I saw a kid, so I just did a quick back juke and the kid went flying by, and from there I was like, okay, well, this kid, if he takes a good angle, he's going to catch me, but I have somewhat good speed, so I'm going to try. And once I realized that there's a chance that I might not score, so I was like, well, 6-7 yard line, I'll dive from here. I know I have the capability and the wingspan, so I went from there, and I really think, I mean, I had a bunch of people come to me, oh, that was a really cool looking play. Well, sometimes you need that. You need to play with a lot of pizzazz, I guess you can say, because that gets the players going. And I mean, I have millions of things running through my mind, and that was one of mine. It's like, well, hey, I need to score. We need this, and this will get the team going. So let's go. That wasn't a Tebow. That was got the wind knocked out of me, about threw up. I was afraid that I told everybody to watch out because the ball had landed pointing straight up into my stomach, and as soon as I got to the sideline, I was like, everybody watch out, I'm about to throw up. But luckily I didn't. I just got the wind knocked out of me. This is the biggest game of the year. This is just like 2011. Everybody says whoever wins this game, it's like a no-brainer state championship. And I mean, I'm not putting anybody else down, but that seems how it's been with MCC and Mendon, and everybody needs to be excited. We have to have all confidence. I mean, we can't have anybody doubting us, and that starts right from the core of our team. If there's one player that is doubting us, we'll get after him. We'll tell him that we need the confidence. I mean, there's no room for that, and if they don't believe we can win, then it might as well stay on the sideline. I mean, I don't want to be rude, but that's what you need to be a championship caliber team. You need to have everybody confident and you play hard. It hurts to hear one of your teammates say, oh, there's no way. I mean, just because they're huge and they're fast and all that, they're not coached by the Mendon coaching staff. I mean, we aren't as big as them. We may not be as fast as them, but the thing is, football is a game of X's and O's, and it all starts from the coaches, and we have the best coaching staff in the state. Us seniors have all the confidence in the world. I mean, it's our senior year. We have all the confidence in our team, but there's some of those younger kids who don't, and I think this second half that we had, how hard we played, I think that really reassured everybody that, wow, if we play like that, we're hard to beat. And it's true. I mean, we do need a second half like that, but next week we need to come out and play like that for the rest of the whole entire game. Well, we had quite a bit of success last year with the fullback. We would run it like straight up the middle, and it worked really well. It would bounce outside, but it worked really well last year, and we tried to get back to that this year because we didn't have any success with the running back, it seemed to be, except for a few lucky plays. And this year it kind of was the reverse. It just, I mean, I don't know, just the halfback was open every time, it seemed like. I felt like I let my team down against Mount Pleasant in the first half at least. I mean, I ended up with 100 yards, but I still felt like I could have played better. I didn't run my feet up. And then the Colon game, I didn't get very many carries, but what carries I did get, I didn't make up for the lack of carries. I mean, I feel like I should have. I feel like I didn't leave it all out there like I should have, especially being senior year. But the rest of the games, I'm pretty solid. I mean, I feel like I've done my best, and like everybody says, it's really not the running back. I mean, I'm just the guy to tote the ball. It's the line, and I can't say how much I appreciate them and how great of blocking they do. It's unreal how great they are, and that's what Coach Schwartz is. He bases our offense on. I mean, blocking. Well, Jaron Green last year tore his ACL, and his sophomore year he didn't end up playing in the playoff game, and he came up to me against Colony. He's like, I'm playing against my old school, and it's my first ever playoff game. And he came out and he just kicked butt. He just did awesome. I mean, I've never seen a game like that. Coach, he thought he didn't do very well, but then during film session, we're all ready to get our criticism, and then Coach Schwartz said, Jaron, I want to thank you. That was one of your greatest games. That probably was your best game I've ever seen you. And Zach Higgins, everybody thinks, oh, Higgins, Jordan Higgins, they think of him. And Zach, he's not a running back like Jordan was, but Zach does his best on the line. He does a great job. And he got a soft side, but if you can't tell, if you saw that one of the last plays of the game, he drilled the kid. He's came a long way, that's for sure.